on Yelp. You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, for sure. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that. 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's why I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
think so? First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening. Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website. Shoot me a message. Coy, my guy.
What's up?
How we living?
What are you doing?
Man, question of the day. And after we're coming off of Groupon dates, we are talking about the perfect date.
Perfect.
And I mean, it's not the perfect date. It's just the idea of what do women consider a perfect date and what do men consider a perfect date, or just a great date. I think nowadays we're sitting back of everybody thinking, oh, it's a $200 meal. Oh, it's a skyline, and you know, we out, and it's a fancy dress, and it may be a cruise down, you know, the coast.
There's no such thing as perfect, but
if
there's a great date, then that's perfect for you.
100%, and that's the idea. And it's just, I want to just show the randomness and possibly just the differences in what people want to do for a great date or a great experience. What they consider, and like, you know, I feel like it changes every day, you know, and I think it does change with the person. And I think it does allow people to understand that I think women are learning that they want someone thoughtful and caring. I don't think the guy with money is winning as much as he's used to winning nowadays.
So there's certain things you can't throw money at. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, some women don't like to be told to shut the fuck up. I mean, some guys with money. I've heard all stories. So I'm not saying it's guys with money. It's guys without money too. But I'm just saying, I think a lot of women are looking for time and loyalty.
Okay.
I think that's if I can. I don't want to sum it down to something, but I'm thinking, you know, I feel like time and loyalty go way farther than money does now. Now, and mind you, not to say that she doesn't want a guy that is goal-oriented and is on his way to achieving something or is building something. Mm-hmm. Those things in retrospect of getting into a relationship with somebody does count and does add value to you. Because you may not have the money now, but she could see where you're going. She's like, oh no, when it catches up to you, and that means like when the world, you're ahead of your time. So when the world does catch up to you, you to the moon. So I figured we would call up a couple people. My phone going crazy right now for some reason. We call up a couple people and figure out what their idea of a perfect date is. And who we calling? Oh, who we calling first? Oh yeah, that's good. I like this. Here we go.
Hey.
Hello. What are you doing?
Nothing, just sitting, relaxing.
Oh, okay. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Nina.
What's up, Nina?
Hey, Coy.
We'll never get away from this.
What do you want her to say? Hello, Coy. Pleasure to meet you. Like, what do you want her to say? Is that what you want her to say?
I'm just saying.
Greetings.
Stop
it.
This guy's crazy. This guy's absolutely off his rocker. All right, Nina. So we are talking about. It's funny. We just did. Past episode was 4 Groupon dates under $40, and he picked 4. I picked 4, and so now we are actually calling to find out What is the perfect date to you?
I mean, it just really depends.
Okay, you sound a little muffled. Is your phone laying on your face?
No, it's my voice.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You got into an argument? Sorry, yeah, no, I'm playing. I'm just playing.
No.
Go ahead.
I felt like honestly like me and Francis' first date in our first meetup, which my friend planned because he was a blind date,
Like
was probably our
Coy
funnest.
looked shocked when he heard that blind date first.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coy hasn't heard the backstory to that, but
Oh, what do you mean? Yeah.
we are going to tell that story on a different episode, so don't ruin
Yeah.
it. But okay, but what was the
Okay.
date? Yeah, but what was it?
So we went. We met at Blind Barber in Culver City,
Okay.
and it was just for drinks.
Oh, I like that.
And then, yeah, because it was,
I like that.
yeah.
I like that. I like that. Catch a vibe. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it was like, I didn't know that it turned into like a kind of like a club after, I think after 9.
Okay.
It turned into a club. So it was like, and she purposely did it because it was like, okay, well, you know, she knows I like music to dance, and who doesn't want to get a drink? And then you can listen. So the DJ's there playing, like, at that point it's like soft music.
Okay.
And then, when it turned into the club, because it was going so well, it was like, you know what? Let's get up and dance.
Oh.
And I was like, what?
Okay.
You can dance? So then, you know, it just got better.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was very fun. And then some other fun dates that we've had is just getting some dim sum.
See?
All right.
Yeah.
I got no key in the cut.
Yeah.
I like that.
There can nothing go wrong with dim sum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would hope not.
It was
Yeah.
yeah. And that was like probably our 4th date. So
Okay.
yeah, we waited a while before we had a dinner.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah. Because we just wanted to continue to get to know each other. So we went on like little coffee dates,
I like that.
and then we did ice cream dates too. Because it was the summer. We met in July, so it was like perfect,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good vibe. Yeah. Might have to do gelato. I'm not sure how.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to play around with dairy on the date. Yeah. Might have to do a little.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
My
know.
what is it? Not gelato? What's the other one?
The shaved ice?
Yeah. Oh, shaved ice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That-
Italian ice cream. Italian ice cream. Yeah. No. Yeah,
You don't want that afters the
No.
Vietnamese ice cream?
I'm not trying to mess with dairy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. That, you know what? We were talking about it's and correct me if I'm wrong. I think women are now steering more to loyalty and time because of the fact they've done all the fancy dates, they've been to all the restaurants, and it's like,
Yeah.
like
I
it's
mean,
like,
for me, most definitely. I mean, like, I've been to some like very top tier restaurants in
Yeah.
different countries. So
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, you were
Yeah.
what do you call it? The Michelin.
Michelin star.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, I've
she's
been to quite a few.
the Michelin sommelier knows all about the Michelin restaurant. Anyways, but no, I just feel like, you know, I feel like right now when we're making these phone calls, we're gonna be hearing about a lot of nonchalant and chill and fun and relaxing and just a lot of getting to know each other dates.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's changed?
Because it's important, and because people are so fake. What you see on social media is not, sometimes isn't who you're really meeting. So if you want the meats and the bones of the person, you want to go and do these dates in which you need to make sure that they're able to communicate. face to face, not via text messages
Damn.
using ChatGPT.
Damn, that face-to-face communication is crazy.
Yeah.
People not knowing how to talk to each other is wow. Like a guy not knowing how to carry a conversation to me is insane. It's kind of like one of the telltale signs I always tell people one of the greatest class I ever took was public speaking.
Yeah.
I feel like we had to literally every week stand in front of class and give a speech. And
Yep.
every week they kept inviting more people in to like you were in a fucking auditorium. And I'm like, damn. But by that time, it didn't matter what you said. You didn't care. And
Exactly.
And I think that actually helped because the teacher taught us like when you make a mistake, only you know you've made the mistake.
Correct.
The crowd and the audience have no idea what you're supposed to be saying next. Only you do.
No. Only you do.
Yeah, I like
That is
that.
right.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right,
So
we're
get
gonna-
out and mingle.
I like it. We're gonna let you go. I appreciate you.
Okay. You guys have a great time.
All right, thank
later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
you.
Yeah, you know what, Coy? I'll tell you this. I think this summer and this spring is going to be a lot different. I think a lot of people are going to be outside, and I think a lot of people are going to be interested in introducing themselves, if that's the best way to put it. I think everybody's tired of like that. Guys will say, you know how many times I've been catfish. Girls say, you know how many times I've been catfish.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, like now you're talking in front face to face. Like, wow, you can handle a conversation.
I hope
and,
that's okay. I hope it trends back to that. We've seen a lot of
100%.
things.
I mean, look at the style.
Trend. Yeah, exactly.
Look-
the way
yes.
kids dress now.
Yeah,
it's-
oh
I
my God.
never thought they'd be dressing like that again.
Yeah.
Just a lot of things revert back. In
No,
life,
100%. Yeah, 100%.
like a cycle. But
Oh, yeah. No, and
as far as meeting in real life, hopefully that's better because now like it's even worse now with AI. You know,
oh yeah,
you don't know what's
100%.
real.
I don't
Nobody knows what's
even
real
know
and
if
fake
that's
out
you
there.
I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like no, now people are back outside, and now people are like, no, I want to shake somebody's hand in person. Okay, oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
now it's like, oh okay, like oh wow, okay, I need to see what you look like. Show me 7 a.m. Show me 7 a.m. you. No offense, I need to see 7 a.m. you, like FaceTime, without the filter. Like let's get down to the real nitty gritty. Let's go one more. Come on. See if she's free. I know she's gonna be running around. Damn. I don't know why it took 700 times to get this.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what up? What are you up to?
Nothing. About to meet AAA outside.
Nice.
For like 5 minutes.
Okay, cool. We got 5 minutes. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Ash.
Ashley, what's up?
What's up, guys? How are you?
Good. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. By the way,
Thank
happy
you.
belated birthday.
Happy belated.
Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
I'm a year wiser.
There you go. Love to
22,
hear it.
22.
We had a question for
Yeah.
you, and what we wanted to know nowadays, what do you think women are considering a perfect date? Or a good date, or a great date? Just a date.
I feel like it depends on the chick. Like
100%.
I just feel like there's a plan. Like you have like, hey, I'm gonna pick you up at this time. We're gonna go do this. Like at least if you have like a plan and something thought out. Like I'm actually happy because I feel like nowadays a lot of people, like whether it's guys or girls, don't like plan dates.
Mhm.
Like, oh, like let's just meet here. Like, oh, let's get dinner and see where the night takes us. Or like, hey, let's meet you. Sure, you come over to my place and we'll do this.
Yeah.
And like, there's no thought behind it. So it's kind of like, okay, well, I can just say, hey, let's do this, and then we can kind of come up together. It's just like kind of a lazy way of doing it. But I feel like a thought out plan,
Yeah.
like just even if it's basic, like if it's like going outside, like, hey, let's go do a hike, let's get like lunch after. Like, it could be something simple, but just like thought out where like I can actually get to like spend time with you, like one on one, where it's like actual quality time. Because I feel like a lot of people now it's like, yeah, I'm with you, but like I could be on my phone doing this, or I'm like distracted by this. Like, yeah, we're sitting next to each other, but we're not with each other.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like, I don't want to be on my like. If you go out on a date, like the phone should be the last thing in your hand. Like, if we can't catch a vibe, laugh, have a conversation, like, just
I don't remember the last time I went out to even like dinner just like with my man, and like we see so many couples just sitting there on their phone.
Yeah.
Like they'll show each other stuff on the phone. But it's like
No.
I don't like we actually sit there, no phones, like actually having a genuine conversation. I
let's
don't
catch a
see that
vibe.
nowadays.
Nope. That's crazy. No, I want to laugh.
Even with friends,
Yeah.
like. But yeah, I feel like everyone just kind of like surface level. You build enough, or like, hey, look at this meme. Like I can send that to you when I'm in bed at 10 o'clock at night. Like
100%. Yeah.
tell me your toxic trait. Tell me your
100%.
trigger.
Yeah. Trust. Tell me the red flags that won you over. Like just stuff like the like, and I always tell people like just have a good time. The idea of it is like you think you have more time with somebody and you don't even really know what time you have left. Just enjoy the time. So get off the phone and just catch it. Laugh and catch the vibe with the even with the guys getting together. It's like dog, like. Catch the vibe and laugh with the boys and have a good time.
Be in the moment.
Yeah, 100%.
And I see a lot of people
like
too. They're
My
in,
bad. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
like I see like people that are like either in the moment, but then they're on their phone talking to somebody else.
Oh,
So it's like they have their like plan B or their escape route, or like, oh, I'm going to do this, 3 hours later, but you can't even like be invested in this like 1 hour or whatever.
Yeah,
but I just feel like just plan something out. Like we can have fun. We can do something where we're just not sitting there
Hell yeah.
and like kind of stagnant, or like where we actually can like do something or like have conversations.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of dying, whether it's on first dates or in relationships.
Yeah. No, I like that. I think, I 100%. I 100% agree with that when you're even basing it off relationships. Like, look, I get I always tell people like, damn, when you're out, like, dog, just put the phone away and just catch a vibe with the person that you're supposed to be out with. Y'all could be on the phone together at home, sitting on the couch.
Exactly.
Like when you outside,
like I wanted to get out.
Yeah, when you outside,
right? Like I got out the house to do something,
absolutely,
not to stare at my phone because
absolutely
like you're occupied by something else. Like, yeah, and even if it's sports, like I get guys like sports. I fucking love sports. If we're out somewhere, let's watch it.
Yeah.
But we don't need to be like checking the score.
Nope.
Seeing if something's changing, because that's just gonna stress you out or ruin the moment or like whatever happens.
Yep.
No, I'm coy. I'm just kidding.
Damn. Cool.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Shots fired. I like it. All
I gotta do a little bit since I can't do my hey coy.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And I didn't hear from Coy either, so I gotta start a little bit of fire.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, see, all right. But I guess I agree with you 100%. Like time and getting to know and just enjoying the moment. I think
it's rare nowadays.
100%. Now, and we even to the fact did I was telling my sister before this, we did dates under $40 on Groupon. And it was just crazy to see as many dates as we found. We found over half dozen dates. And I'm pretty sure we could have found more.
There's so many options.
Yeah, for under $40. Some were $25, some were $30. And it's just like, damn, get out for a couple hours and just spend some time, like unapologetic time where your phones are not near each other for 1 hour is just
do something new. And even if like it's lame or whatever, you have something to laugh about and you're like creating a memory together. But there's so many Groupon things. I'm like, why don't we even do this?
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like nowadays it's just like a loss. Like, and maybe people don't know how because like they still blame it on COVID. But like we had to be behind screens for so long. But I really think that's just an excuse. And people I think just don't know how to like carry an actual conversation or just like, or it makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You can't have that just at a base, like starting a friendship. It's going to be hard doing it like on a relationship.
Facts, 100%. And yeah, just I 1,000,000% agree with you. I think like it's just the idea of just being. I always tell people like try something new, be in a new place, do something different that you normally wouldn't do. Like just take yourself outside of the box for a second.
And that's so hard for people.
Yeah.
Like I love trying new things. If I fail at it, cool. I know I'm not going to spend that X amount of bucks again on it, but like it's just something. It's always fun. Like
100%.
push yourself a little bit because when you meet new people, or you do new things, or you learn like, hey, this ain't for me.
100%. And new things are a lot of fun. That you know what, maybe you won't want to ever do that again, but that's okay too.
Right.
I always tell people
exactly.
Not wanting to do something again is totally fine. But
It's just like trying new food. You don't know what you don't like until you try it.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. 100%. All right,
Just like dating.
we're gonna let you get to AAA, but text me later. Let's talk. Let's figure
I
out something.
appreciate you guys.
All right,
All right, see you
later.
guys.
Bye.
No, I like that. She said people are always just, even, and it's true. Like when we see it and when we're out, we're like, damn, like, fuck, I don't want to be in that relationship. Like if she glued to her phone, like, nah, like we can do this at the house.
Is it more alarming that if that happens on a date or in a couple going out?
Both. I don't want to be honest with you, Corey. I don't want to spend no money if you're gonna be on your phone.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, I think those rules need to be established upon going out. Like, I don't want to be on the phone if you're gonna. I don't want to be on a date. I don't want to go out if you're gonna be on your phone because we could do this at the house. Like we could chill and do this. Like we can do this and put on a rerun. We can do all this. But if we going out catching a vibe, laughing, I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about like where you want to go, like what's the next flight, like do you mind backpacking, like can we put like 3 days worth of clothes in a backpack and like catch a trip somewhere on catch a one way and figure out the way back later. You get what I'm saying? Like maybe hey, let's go to Texas and then hop over here and just guys, there's so many things you can do when you're in a relationship that don't cost a lot of money. That's super fun. Let's rent a car and drive up the coast and stay in a rundown hotel, and it's just like a boutique hotel.
Do some fun.
Yeah, no, it's just different, and it's an experience where it's like, damn, we would never do that. But it's like, yeah, I know we'd never do that, but let's try it. All right, let's call one more. My guy at.
Yo,
What's good, B?
what up, man?
You know what? I have to call you now more often because, my guy, you are a different person from 2024. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, you. I feel like you are a wiser man. I'll say that.
Yeah, and they say that when you with age, you do get wise.
I agree with that. I agree.
Like 8 weeks ago.
This motherfucker, Dad, you can never die. Don't tell us, damn. This guy is a.
How much older did he get in 8 weeks?
You are a thief of joy, Coy. Okay, you are a thief of joy. Jesus, about 8 weeks ago. How much money? Damn. Coy is like the Larry David of the podcast. I feel like this guy just.
He loves Larry David.
Oh my gosh! All right, question of the day for you, and I want to ask you this. From a man's perspective, and in your opinion, what is the ideal perfect date or a great date or a date? And I want to preface this with you as I want to say date 3.
Date 3? Why date 3?
Because 1 and 2 are kind of like wishy-washy. You get to date 3, it's like 2 people really wanting to kind of spend some time together. So I want to see what you would come up with on a date 3.
Okay. So you need like location and all that stuff too, or you just want conversation? No conversation.
Yeah. Tell me what you would do.
So I think date 3. Trying to figure out if I've even been on a date 3 lately. Yeah. Honestly, I think for me, if you have a date where you're not talking about expectations, so more than I would rather talk to you more about who we are as people, what we've grown to become.
Okay.
To that point, right? And what have we learned from our past? What are we looking for our future? Not necessarily to live in the past, because I don't think the past is relevant, but I don't think it's important anymore, because I think it's all about what we do, moving forward, right?
Okay.
So I think for me, I would rather have conversations about if I'm going to talk about the past, it's going to be more past towards like what your childhood was, how your parents were, you know what I'm saying, in that purpose. But if I was to, but I'd rather more talk to you about like, where do you see yourself in like in 2 years, or even though I don't like having those conversations just because that those are somewhat of expectations, right? Because you're kind of setting yourself a goal, but then if you don't get it, then you can come as a failure. So like I don't like goals, to be honest. I like objectives.
Okay.
I think goals tend to like, because if you don't get the goal, then you feel like you're you're failure. But if you have objectives can be pivoted in a way, right? So like if you have an objective in your mind, like, all right, I want to do this by December.
Yeah.
If I don't do it, what did I do? Why did I not get there? Why did I not do that? So I can pivot and then make adjustment, make tweaks, and then continue on the objective, right?
Yeah.
So, but I think when people have like, oh, I want to make $100,000 by December, and if you don't get it, most people, look at it as a failure for themselves because like, I didn't get it. So like now they have this negative mindset in their body, right? So to me, I want to have those kind of conversations, get into more deep, more intellectual, what's on your mind, like how do you see things? Like, how do you even look at yourself in this world? Like compared to the rest of the world. Yeah. Like what do you think your purpose is? Like why are you here?
Yeah,
those type of conversations.
Man, you actually want to have a real conversation.
I do want to have a real deep conversation to the point where like I want to get to their core.
Do you think? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I think a lot of times that we go on dates, we don't get to those conversations. And then we're so obsessed with the physical touches and all that other things that we completely forget to have those conversations. And then what happens is we get into the relationship and then we realize it's like, wait, this is not the person that I want, right? Yeah. And because they get infatuated by their looks or, the way they dress or the car they drive or, I'm talking about for both genders, vice versa. Yeah. And so then you forget, like, you really didn't get to the nitty gritty of the person, right? No. So then you go into the relationship and then you realize, like, what the fuck? How did it get here? Right? Yeah. And that's because you didn't do your homework on the other person, right?
No, we did. No, you didn't.
You have to. You didn't. So if you don't do your homework, how are you, like, it's like, how are you going to be, how are you going to pass the test, right? Simple as that. Like you like that's why we take.
Get him a bib right now. He is spitting all over.
That's why we take tests, right?
No, 100%.
That's why do we have exams in school, right? Yeah. Like you study, you do what you work, and then you take the test and you pass, right? Yeah. So even in relationships, they are a test, right? So like, what do you know about her? Yeah. What do you not know about her? Yeah. What do you know about her weaknesses? What are her strengths? Like you need to learn that because. Problem is we get so deep into the relationship and then we realize, oh fuck, I didn't find out what her weakness was. This is her weakness. This is why I'm here. Yeah. Right. So I think people forget to do that in the beginning, but they get clouded with all the other things, like the partying, the drinking, the infatuation and all that stuff, get in the way that you forget to really have a deep conversation with the person and get to know who they really are.
Yeah, no, facts.
Because you honestly can have that deep conversation on the first date and then find out if the rest is, if you want to continue and if you want to, move forward on pursuing this person. Yeah. Like that, and we don't do that anymore. Like, I think it's just how society has been, right? Yeah. Like, it's just more for physical thing or like a visual thing and etc. So I think that's what a lot of people lack nowadays is that we really don't get in a deeper level anymore with our significant other or our future significant other soon enough. I think we do get there. Yep. It's just too late by the time we get there. Because I look at my past relationships and I was like, a lot of the relationships that I would take my last one, I think like I was just excited about the relationship, like, oh my God, it is great, blah, blah, blah. But then like, I didn't think about like, can she fill my cup up? right? Right.
This guy.
You know, because I always thought about filling her cup, right? I kept on filling her cup. I was like, oh, I got to do this for her. I got to do that for her. But then you forgot about the number one fucking person is you.
Yeah, your cup.
You didn't figure out what you wanted.
Now your cup.
You don't
is empty.
even know. Your cup is empty. So who are you? Who's at fault? She's not at fault.
No, it's you.
That was your fault. It's you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So I think you need to have these conversations early on. Yeah. That way you know what you're getting yourself into instead of later on when it's too late. Yeah. Because now you're deep in the trenches and you can't even get yourself out. Yeah. Now you're in this toxic fucking relationship that, you know, you're really stuck.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. All right, man. We gonna let you go. I appreciate that, dog. I love we rarely get to have these conversations, even though we should have more of them. But dog, I like the mindset is very, very, man. I got, you know what I'm saying. The man has wisdom now. This guy just been. I feel like you went on your Forrest Gump run and just kind of had epiphanies and just kind of.
I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot to do with, like, you sit back and think about a lot of the things that you've done in the past, you know, as you age, and then you realize, like, what could you have done, what couldn't you have done, you know, some things that you can't really do anything and you just kind of got to let it go.
Yep.
But there's things that where you could have made these small tweaks and adjustments in your conversations with these other people where it could have gone better. Like, if you really asked these the right questions at the right time,
absolutely,
you would have got the answers that you would have wanted and what you needed, so you wouldn't be in this toxic situation.
Facts. All right, my boy. I'll holler at you in a little bit.
Brother.
Go.
Later, brother.
Later.
This motherfucker spitting. This guy's spitting. All right, man. I have no words. What do you consider a good, the perfect date?
See, that depends on what your mission is.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, like I said,
that third date thing that you asked him, that would be tough for me to answer because, like, but I can see what he's saying.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, you don't attack those certain things in the beginning. You maybe think you push it too hard, and then by the third one, you want to at least have that conversation sooner or later.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, but it just depends on what your mission is. Like, if you let's say you date girls and you're just trying to hit it.
Yeah. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actual connection relationship.
Actual, like, if I go out, I'm happy if I made her laugh. She's having a good time. No stalls in the conversation.
Hell yeah.
Good time, fun time. Like, the rest will work itself out.
Absolutely.
You got to be able to leave saying, you know what, there's no way she didn't have a good time.
Absolutely. Hundo. I think for me, my ideal of perfect date is closing down a restaurant. I don't know why. It's just like, and it doesn't matter first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Because it was forced to end. Not.
Yeah, I want someone. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all gotta go. Like those are the situations. I want to be the last people in the restaurant, and I want us to, like you said, no phones, just lose track of time, just having like the best conversation. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of times those are those conversations like, damn, like regardless, like, damn, we just talk for hours. Like, damn, I can't believe like there's no one here. Like, I don't think it's not about the money. It's not about the situation. I think it's just like, damn, like we talked about everything. And I think that's the idea of like just the perfect date is closing out a restaurant. That means like you get there and it's like, okay, the restaurant closes at 2.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, restaurant closes at 2 a.m. Your reservation's for 9:30.
Damn.
And you shut that thing down.
You're not going anywhere.
Okay, cool. Let's get up out of here. First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audio Boy. You downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Oh my God, we are out.